Hello and thank you for joining me for your daily tarot reading. So today we are taking a look at how you can let go of any negative feelings. Now in order to get that information, I first need to pull on what is your current situation, okay? So I'm going to do that now. Do keep in mind as well that not all of these readings are necessarily going to resonate for you, okay? Only take the messages that are meant for you and leave what is not yours for someone else to enjoy. Now, the first card that's coming out for your situation, or the situation that somebody that you care for is dealing with, is poverty and thief. And thief has come out off center. So it's indicating to me that this is actually a really complicated and difficult situation that someone is going through, okay? Now, it could be that somebody fell foul to some type of scam here, especially with that thief being there and it's come out off center. I'm also under the impression here that somebody is trying to take off another person when they are not entitled to take from that person, okay? It could be someone trying to take from you, someone trying to screw you over, and you being in a position where you're like, well, I've got nothing for them to take. Why are they trying to take from me when I've already got nothing? Okay. At the bottom of that deck is the Stork. And the Stork can indicate new life. It can indicate a new beginning. Is this a question of somebody trying to steal your future? Or maybe they already potentially stole your future? Okay, can you tell us more for this situation, for our collective, please? Thank you. Main female. Okay, you could be the main female in the situation, or you could be dealing with someone who just has a lot of feminine energy to them, or someone who is actually a woman, okay? Heavy feminine energies here, one way or the other. Can you tell us more about what's going on for our collective, please? What's this poverty all about for our collective? What's this poverty? Profession off center. That indicates that someone thinks that they're gifted at a certain profession, or that they're just gifted in general, and they're actually not, because it's come out off center. This is the energy of an individual who fakes quite a lot. Okay, it's to clarify that poverty. Now, the other way I could read this is your situation, this person probably cost you your job, or is trying to cost you your job. What's going on with the thief? Thank you. Loneliness in the reverse. They have zero ability to introspect. They project and blame others for their problems here. This is someone who likes to see themselves as being an individual who's very popular, and they're actually not. People do not like this individual at all, and a lot of it is to do with their own attitude, their entitlement as well. What's going on? Idea, libation, so that's like a gift, it's honor, pride and bully. This person's a bully. They think they're God's gift. It's literally in their head. Something is all in their head. You're a threat. You're a threat to this person, and it's all in their head. This is someone who's got a lot of pride, and they're a bully, very egotistical. They could be a female, or they just have a lot of feminine energies to them. They're doing something here. It feels like a threat to your job, a threat to your financial security. Can you tell us about this main female, please? Oh, collective. Thank you. Blind, off center. They won't be told. They won't be told anything. So this individual's probably been told to leave you alone. They've probably been told that you're not a threat to them, but they're blind to it. Again, with that projection as well. This is also an individual who is incapable of predicting consequences. Do you know what I mean? It is like they blindly charge ahead with being a bully, and they do not think the consequences through. It's almost as if they seem to think that the consequences or the law doesn't apply to them. Alliance, off-center. This individual's made an alliance with someone else, and that has actually fallen through. Because the person that they've made an alliance with, or tried to make an alliance with, to go up against you here, is not strong. They two people are not compatible with each other at all. So that deal, that alliance, is fallen through. That's why it's off-center. You've got luck as your overall energy here. Okay, so luck is definitely on your side. I'm getting this message is also good karma. Okay, you've got good karmic rewards that's coming into you here. Now, all of this is still just the situation that has contributed to your current frustrations. Can you tell us more for our collective, please? Tired and frustrated of being bullied. What's going on for our collectives? Thank you. Yeah, justice. Justice off-center. Frustrated because you're like, when is this going to happen? When is shit going to get better? When am I going to stop pulling the short end of the shitty stick? Justice off-center. You've been waiting. You've been waiting a long, long time for this individual to be held accountable. You've been waiting so long. For too long. The scales of justice have been tipped out of balance. The scales of justice have not been tipped in your favor for too long here. Can you tell us more? Whoa. Okay. So you would have seen that. I was taken aback by the sheer force that their cards came out in. You've basically got someone here in heavy competition for you. And again, keep in mind, all of their cards came shooting out in the reversed position. The main message here is death. But this is someone who is in heavy competition with you. Heavily, like ridiculously in competition with you. Has always been in competition with you and always will be. They've been flexing, lording it up all over you, causing untold amounts of misery. They've been getting other people involved here as well. Hanged Man. Could be a Pisces. Doesn't have to be. You've also got Scorpio and Libra that's coming out as well. You're bothered by this situation because as of yet nothing's changed. That's why that death card came out with the force that it came out in. I feel that there are a lot of unseen things going on at play in the background here, collective. I feel that this individual is going to very soon be in receipt of a lot of negative karma that they themselves have accumulated. You tell us more about this death energy for our collective, please. Because you're like that, it's been years. It's been years and nothing's changed. It's been years and they're still getting away with it. They're still getting away with treating people like this. And they've gotten away with absolutely everything, and it's been so long. You can tell us more about this death energy for our collective, please. Thank you. Yeah, I told you, there's so much here that's going on behind the scenes. The Sun, the High Priestess, and the Nine of Swords. Yeah, that's straight up behind the veil energies. There's a reckoning here. There is definitely a reckoning. Okay. You're going to be able to sleep good at night knowing that this individual, whoever they are and whatever this is that they have done, that they are going to be held accountable. They will be. They're saying it doesn't matter how many years they've been getting away with this. The point is, they're no longer going to be able to continue to get away with this. The truth is out. The truth is out. The Sun is here and it's right next to the High Priestess energy. So you've probably been getting repressed memories floating up to the surface to do with this person more recently. And the reason why you're being reminded of them, of this situation, or of multiple situations that they've put you through or contributed to, or what they tried to take from you or actually did successfully take from you, you've been having memories of that float up back to the surface here. It's almost like Spirit's going, yeah, do you remember that person? Do you remember that thing that they did? Well, guess what? Here you go. The Sun, the High Priestess, and the Nine of Swords. And these ones came out slightly off center as well, which tells me that your faith in the universe, your faith in justice had been shaken because of the sheer amount of length of time this person was getting away with this crap for. But you're having your faith being restored. Your faith is being restored. The truth is definitely coming out. And there's no stopping it. And I feel whoever this individual is, they've been feeling this change in the wind here. And they've been responding to that change in the wind that they've been picking up on. Because they know their days are numbered. They know that they're about to be exposed. And so what they're doing is that they're freaking out. They're trying to retain the last grasps of control almost. It's like they're overplaying their hand all of a sudden because they're freaking out. Why are they freaking out? Because they're losing control. What are they losing control over? Keeping that truth hidden. And you're involved with this somehow. They're panicking. They're absolutely panicking. What else for our collective, please? Seven of Swords. So what you're actually learning from this situation is the Seven of Swords, which is there is always a better way of doing things. That's what you've learnt through this situation. See, I might be speaking here to a collective that felt that they had to constantly defend themselves or perhaps over-explain. They constantly had to fight, you know, for everything in life they've had to fight for. And what you've learned throughout this particular process is there is a much better way of doing things without needing to fight. You're also learning who partook in the lies, the trickery, the deceit, the betrayal, who partook in all of that bullshit that's gone down. You're learning who exactly was all involved with that situation. How can our collective let go of their negative feelings, please? How can our collective let go of their negative feelings? Oh, thank you. The moon. They're saying, by taking a deep dive into your own feelings, by not ignoring your own feelings, it sounds cheesy, but they're also saying by facing your fears as well. By facing your fears, if you're afraid of this person, at some point you're going to have to face them again. And when you face them again, you're going to understand that they're not actually scary. They're actually really pathetic. Okay. Because the moon is also a card of illusions as well as fears. And when you come face to face with your fears, especially when it's about another person, you just see them differently. You see them as being weak, as being pathetic, as being nothing. You know? That's the moon energy. But again, it's a really complicated situation here. Instead of bottling your feelings up, it's time for you to honor them. Okay. They're also asking, with that being the moon, to look beneath the surface of your own feelings as well. What's going to change for our collective, please? What's going to change? Thank you. The Knight of Wands. Huh. So what's going to change for you after you've processed and released all of your pent-up feelings and your negative feelings? You're gonna find yourself feeling a lot more courageous, a lot more willing to do things that you wouldn't normally consider doing. You're gonna feel more inspired to sort of put yourself back out there, you know, as opposed to shying away from people. You're definitely going to feel more inspired to follow through with what makes you feel genuinely happy, you know, because that Knight of Wands is all about that fire and that passion within. It is a risk taker. You're going to feel more compelled, basically, to follow your passions, to follow your desires, to follow your heart, you know, all of that cheesy stuff, right? You're just going to feel more compelled to do things that are unusual for you, you know, things that are exciting, things that really drive you. I mean, this is a really ambitious energy, this one, really ambitious. And you're also going to find as well that you lose your temper less frequently. So at the moment, you could be finding yourself on a short fuse constantly, being triggered constantly, or annoyed constantly, boiling up to the heights of anger really easily. That's because you're bottling everything up at the moment. So what you'll find happens is that all of that energy is going to be redirected towards things that excite you. Okay. How can our collective be more gentle and patient with themselves? How can our collective be more gentle and patient with themselves, please? Okay. The 2 of coins and the 9 of wands. They're saying that this is a huge turning point for you. Okay. Weigh up all of your decisions before you decide on anything. Persevere. Be resilient. Okay. Your 9 of wands is someone who has a lot of grit and determination. It's someone who doesn't quit or give up easily. So this is all about you recognizing your strong qualities. This is asking for you to stay focused on what is a priority for you. And if you're not making yourself a priority right now, then you definitely should start making yourself a priority. Okay? You got the Chariot at the bottom of the deck. It's a card of victory, it's a card of willpower, forward momentum, and again, determination. Sheer determination. Can you tell us more about this Chariot, please? Tell us more about Chariots for our collective. 9 of coins, yeah. Very successful energy. Not needing anyone's validation. It's you basically validating your own experiences. And really moving towards the future that you always wanted for yourself. Even if it's moving slowly, you're still moving towards the future that you imagine in your head for you. Definitely driven and determined to succeed. 8 of coins, yeah. Working hard. Being incredibly creative as well. I'm getting the message of some of you actually becoming really successful business owners here. Queen of Cups off center. You definitely don't trust people. Which is, it's a shame and it's really sad because actually you do have a lot of love to give. This entire situation here has shaken your faith in others. You do not trust people. Magician at the bottom of the deck. There has been a lot of manipulation here that's gone on. I'm also getting the side message as well that some of you had been manipulated ever since you were a child, or someone's trying to manipulate your child or children. But again, that's all coming out in the wash as well. If anything like that has been going on, it's all coming out in the wash anyway. I'm also getting the message of conditional. Is someone here a workaholic because of conditional love that was demonstrated to them? They thought that they would only be loved if they were useful. I'm certain that a message the same as that recently came out in another daily reading as well, because I mentioned that wasn't that the message behind the whole Thomas the Tank Engine? That you'd only be loved if you were useful, and how that's an awful message to be given anybody, never mind to be given kids. It's like, if you're not successful, then you feel that nobody's gonna love you or care for you if you're not successful, or that you're unlovable if you're not successful. So you started becoming a bit of a workaholic here as well for some. I don't know how that ties in with the main story that came out. It's there for someone though. Readings are weird like that. They're also saying here to pick your fights wisely, or pick your battles wisely. Or understand that you're not going to win every... you're not going to win every battle. There are certain things that you just need to hand over to the universe and be patient. What else for our collective, please? Thank you. Okay, Masashi said the foreman should take into account the abilities and limitations of his men, circulating among them and asking nothing unreasonable. He should know their morale and spirit and encourage them when necessary, meaning knowing me, knowing you. Knowing your own limitations means that you can also know your own strengths. You can do this too with others. If you're in a leadership role or simply organising friends, assign them roles in which they will thrive. This also works against an adversary. Thinking about their strengths and weaknesses allows you to come at them from an angle that would give you the advantage. Using tact. Masashi said the strategist makes small things into big things, like building a great Buddha from a 1-foot model, meaning little things make big things happen. So have a plan. Have some kind of plan. Never ignore the little things, because the big things are made up of them. Consider that the oceans are made up of small drops of water, the mountains are made of grains of dust, and the deep snowdrifts come down one flake at a time. Attend to the small things, and you won't need to worry about the big ones. Yeah. It's that whole cumulative effect of stuff. Cumulative. Yeah, I firmly believe that someone that you're dealing with here, their cumulative effect of treating people like shit constantly has reached a certain boiling point now. It genuinely has. Can you have a healing message for our collective, please? So consider the cumulative effects of everything that you're also doing. Okay, so if, for example, if you're currently working your ass off on something and you feel, oh, it's not working, oh, what's the point? Spirit's saying persevere, consider what it is that's important to you, or the aspects of what you're doing, why it's important to you, and consider the cumulative effects of what it is that you're doing. Okay, so that's a message for anyone who's thinking about quitting something here. Right. Oh, these card decks have been a bit strange for this reading. The Sacred Path, number 27. Let's take a look. Okay. Walking our sacred path is a continuous journey of self-discovery and exploration. As we learn to trust in the divine and surrender to the unknown, every step we take in faith and love will ultimately lead us back home to ourselves. Although our path may be filled with unexpected twists and turns, with an open heart and inner strength, the human spirit prevails through it all. If you feel as though the road is unclear or you appear to have lost direction or purpose, this oracle comes to you as a reminder that you're always on the right path and you cannot be separated from it, for it's a part of your soul's blueprint. Much of the spiritual journey is in learning to trust that we're divinely guided and supported, even when we're met with roadblocks, setbacks, or delays. When you commit to yourself by honoring the path you have chosen to walk, the universe will reward your bravery in the most profound ways. As you step into this portal of creation, be open to new experiences and let the truth of your heart lead the way. Remember, you're always one opportunity away from a brand new life. Wow. And then your affirmation is, with integrity, love, and truth, I will follow my sacred path. That's beautiful. You're always one opportunity away from a brand new life. Yeah. I mean, that's such a profound note to leave this reading on, isn't it? So if everything is coming across as being a bit of a disaster for you at the moment, keep repeating that sentence. You're always one opportunity away from creating a brand new life. Okay. Right, so to uplift the reading, I'm going to be using the Spiritual AF deck. A little bit sweary. Okay, so obviously if you're not into that sort of thing, then you just don't have to listen. Okay, right, so let's get you a funny, uplifting message. That one. Okay. Oh no, it's that one. It's that one. Life would be a lot more fun if everyone's middle name was motherfucking. Make today fun by silently inserting motherfucking into the name of everybody you come into contact with. Ben motherfucking Franklin, Grandpa motherfucking Bob. That lady from accounting, well, she's now Carol motherfucking Cooper from accounting. Yo. Somehow this makes those financial spreadsheets more bearable, right? It's gonna be a great motherfucking day. Wow. That's a lot of swearing even for me, and I'm Scottish, so that's saying a lot. Like, literally, we fall out the womb swearing. So, you know. Yeah, that was a bit of a strange reading, that one. For me personally, it felt like it gave multiple different threads of stuff that was going on instead of just the one consistent thread. I don't know, but then it's not my reading, so, you know, it might have been more consistent for some where, you know, that was your reading. But yeah, that is what I have for you guys today. I genuinely hope that that reading has been helpful to someone. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe if you did like it and you want to see more. Information on how you can book a personal reading with me, that can be found in my description box below. There's a separate link also in my description box below where you can pick up a copy of your own oracle decks and tarot decks from Alchemy Art. Okay, that's where the healing oracles came from. Absolutely beautiful decks. So there's a separate link down in the description box for those decks. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.